Hello to all the young and old bloods of Download Festival, and I don't just say that just because there's a band called Youngbloods playing there. This year marks my 5th official festival, so you could call me a bit of a veteran, and I can't really give you European tips yet because they haven't experienced my flair yet. So you're in for a little treat with this video, as I'll make sure that your bathers are kept very well safe in your luggage, and you know what you're getting yourself into, as you might see me there being very quiet, but don't worry, I'm just thinking. So without further ado, let's go happy camping. In case the rain pisses down upon your weary soul, wellies and a poncho might help against the wear and tear and the forces of nature, but you might want to be more settled with a Mac, as you will save £5 in the process. So I don't think there's anything going wrong there. The temperature could be warm though, so don't wear anything Big Shaq would wear if anyone remembers who that is. In case the sun comes out and burns you to a crisp because climate change is real, Trump, get some lotion. Apply it to your skin when you're alone in a tent. Or if you like people watching, then just go mad and get some help, because it's Britain, people are sensitive. They do hire wheelbarrows, but they do fall over at every treacherous turn, so avoid renting them. I mean, I bought one and it was £25 and it lasts for 24 hours, so you know, you're out of luck there. So get something that's on Amazon that you can justify the reviews on, and you should be good to go with that. Make sure you get some elastic straps or use the odd cling film method. I would personally buy beer when you're there, as Download can usually sell them in the co-op for a reasonable price. That avoids you taking stuff from your car to the campsite, but that's ultimately your choice. I usually stock up on some bottles for spirits and wine and stuff like that. Just not spirits that I buy at B&Q, because that stuff will kill you more than alcohol will potentially kill you. So if you're an absolute alky and you can't wait to party, then stock up your stomach and line it so that you're not going to vomit everywhere, as that will be 3 less urinals otherwise. So you have 2 choices for tents. You either have a put up or shut up, or a pop up. Pop-ups are usually harder to take down, in my opinion. They can bend and not necessarily break, but they're just hard to put back in the actual thing that you took them out of, which is generally called a bag. Either way, I would get a multi-layer one, in brackets double glazed, mainly because if the rain comes and washes over everything, then you've got that extra layer of protection. The first year I had to stay in someone else's tent because someone stole our tent pegs and just got us all flooded. And then the year after that, I was just on Pringle can scooping duty, so that was very fun. I would give that a 5 out of 5. For music, bring a Bluetooth speaker. That's mine in the background, that Sony one that has about 20 hours battery life on it. You want it to last for the whole of the festival, you know, when you're using it, and some of them can just run out of battery pretty quick and no facilities to be able to charge it up. I'm going to be wearing headphones on the first day of walking to the campsite because I really want to make my walk more bearable, so that's the only way I know how. Do not pick the blue camp, as you'll be picking my space, and I need that to say f*** you white camp too. So, what? Are you gobsmacked? Oh wait, did you? Oh, then I'm gonna show that in the video to show how compassionate I am. Do not pick the blue camp. No, you'd be picking my space and I'll be very annoyed with that. I mean, where else am I gonna camp? The toilet smells. There should be one less. Got plenty of loo roll. Bring loo roll. Depending on how discreet you are, the showers I'd say are pretty decent in there. Just only look at someone's willy if they want your opinion before sending a dick pic, because things can get really complicated otherwise. Alternatively, you can remind them that's a stupid idea because they hardly know the person, but either way, just bring a towel, change your clothes, shampoo, and just make sure you don't slip on the mud and have to go back in the shower like I did. Remember your gimmick. Some people go for the beer robot, other people go for the Power Ranger, some people just go daring and all guns blazing and go for the full-on suit in 23 degrees. I usually go in my wrestling gear because of all the wrestling that occurs there, but I might settle on a change this year. Maybe Elton John to commemorate his movie, or at least just the glasses and the white getup that he usually has. Or Elton John wearing a Metallica shirt. Now that would be absolutely out of this world. And that would be out of this world because I'd be like a rocket man. There'll be live NXT there, so remember your AEW signs for good measure. Actually, no, that would be throwing stones at He Without Sin there, so because it's NXT. But just chant, Vince needs more sleep. That'll do. Vince needs more sleep! Then you got your food. So to avoid the £10 burger or that £10 giant Yorkshire pudding, that is so delicious, oh my god. Bought by the worker who just has the look on her face that knows she's going to be cleaning up the Portaloos afterwards. Lydia, Lidl, or Aldi are going to be your best bets for buying, you know, cheap stuff like bread, cheese slices, beef jerky, nuts, these things, just whatever I put up on the screen, so you know you're spending in big. One of the most vital things for keeping your phone on is the power bank. Get something that's at least 20,000 milliamps. You can get them for a really cheap price off Amazon. Don't buy ones in the shops because they're really overpriced. I personally have two because I have one for my phone as well as my vape. And I think my vape's going to last a long time because I hardly use the thing. I mean, hardly at all. Shorts, trousers, a cool shirt, Call of Duty underwear. What else can we muster up? Socks, suitable working shoes. Where did I throw it? I don't know. Okay. Leave your flag at home. Bring a smile and chance. Chance just makes the world go round and download. Something like Alan or Steve or actually no, those ones are pretty old now, but that doesn't stop people ever. Last time it was the Beelzebub song, or I think we haven't had enough Gordon Ramsay quotes going. I think I'm just going to start a "Where's the lamb sauce" thing in the walk to the arena. So if you hear anyone saying that, tell them that they're stealing Kieran's idea, KB's idea. It's got to be copyrighted, even though Gordon Ramsay said it. But you know, I invented the quote specifically for download. So I hate it when people steal my ideas. I think the best song to sing would be "The Loophole" by Garfunkel and Oates. Just Google it, you know, if you're over the age of 18, you'll know what that is then. Okay, and now this is me seriously talking now because I can't stress this enough. Bring water. You have to stay hydrated, even if it's pissing it down, you just have to do it. I know sometimes they hand it out, but they hand it out at the front, and if you're further to the back, then you're not going to get any water, unfortunately. Have a bum bag for your charger because you're going to need to call people when you're there if you've got enough service, because for certain networks, the phone service in the arena can be pretty bad. I would have a few strategies for this and I'll list them. So a few things you can do to help you find your friends is specify a specific meeting place in one of the areas of the arena, like one of the stages we had like close to the barricade last time. Or one specific strategy to do is to take a picture of exactly where you are. Like if you're by a certain monument or something like that, then that's where you are. Hopefully that works if you are able to receive picture messages pretty quick. I would give it 15 minutes. Actually text the person who sent you it to say that you're on your way. And for the person that they're on their way, wait. Stay. Don't be forced to move or anything like that. Just only if people want to go past you. And then also arrange the bands which you're going to see so you all have a good idea of where you can potentially meet up. It just makes everything that much easier because download can be a bit of a hectic place to try and find your friends. And there's been plenty of times when I've been on my own and I haven't liked it because I don't like being on my own. So when bands are playing that, you know, you gotta be really careful of these things and you know, be safe out there. If only there was an app where you could actually track each other via your phones. Oh wait, there is! But it does use internet, so you've got to be really careful with it. So some of the other ideas are, I was going to say constituency, but what's the other word? Contingency, that's the one. And if you want to get to the front for the headliner, good luck with that. So I hope the longevity of this video will help people out in the years to come, and I hope everybody's experience will be filled with wacky wrestling injuries and inflatable crocodiles. So thank you all for watching this video. Give it a like, as that's the only logical thing to do, and be sure to share it with anyone who you know is a terrible baggage packer for any festival or any place whatsoever. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Until next time, thanks. Lights out. In case the rain pisses down upon your weary soul. Then I'm smiling is nice now. Yay! This must be entertaining for you. So in case the rain pisses down upon your weary soul, wellies, that's... I'll just let you get comfy.
Sorry.
Mac would be better though, as it saves you a good £5. Oh, fuck's sake. It's like 5 pints. You know, I'm tuning into